Sam's ship materialised at Newbiggin Beach. Sam opened the door. He walked out. As he closes the door, then he strolled around the street and he entered his flat. He switches the kettle on, but all of a sudden his phone rings. So Sam answered, and it was his mum, Becky. She told Sam that a new toy came to her house. It looks like a small silver man. So Sam finished the phone call. He ran straight from his flat to his mum's house. He knocked on the door. Becky answered the door. She let Sam in. As he took his long black cloak off, he sat down at the table. Becky has put the kettle on. She seemed kind of scared, so Sam asked, "So what's up? Sorry I haven't been on Earth. I haven't watched the news lately, as work was murder. Are you okay?" After Becky finished making a cup of tea for Sam, 2 sugar and a milk, as how he liked it. So Becky said, "There was people knocking on my door. I think they're special agents or something. But they are looking for you. Please tell me, what did you do?" Sam was confused. "I haven't done anything wrong. I don't know why would those people are looking for me." Becky replied, "Sam, it's important, I know, so I can help you." Then Sam said, "Honestly, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. If I'd known, I would have said. Now what's wrong with the new toy? I don't fully understand it." Becky gave Sam a small action figure of a silver man. Becky said, "You can have it. Alex is more into motorbikes these days. Those sort of thing is not his thing anymore, so you might as well have it." Sam said, "Thanks. I've got a feeling that..." "Nah, it's just a cool toy, that's new." Becky said, "Yeah, it's 2020s. Times do change." It was made by Armstrong Industries. Sam looked horrified and quickly finished his tea. He quickly puts his long black cloak back on and said goodbye to his mum. Sam walked down to Newbiggin Street, but was unaware that he's been spotted by an undercover agent. So he goes on the phone. Someone on the other side of the phone answered, and the agent said, "Kate, I found him. He's here in Newbiggin. He must have found out we questioned his mum, so he wouldn't go anywhere leaving his family in danger. We got him." Inside Sam's ship, a Silverman figure is standing on the desk. Sam looked at the scanner for analysis, but there was no answer. Sam was disappointed. Then he had a thought and said, "Something's not right. Any part of Armstrong Industries is following me. I feel like I've been watched, and there's these toys I don't feel right about. Why would Lee do this, unless someone sabotaged his company? I think I need to pay that Industries a visit. I really don't want to take my ship, as I think this is a knife-edge situation. I may be human, but I still have a DNA of an alien, and I want to keep that out of the mix. I'm going undercover." So Sam pressed a few buttons. "I better keep my ship out of sight. I can get the bus there, as long as it's not on strike. I can investigate that Industries." Sam opened the door and walked outside his ship, and there was Kate from Armstrong Industries standing outside and said, "Excuse me, are you Sam? I wondered if you can help me." Sam replied, "I'm kinda busy, but why? What's up?" Kate replied, "There's something dangerous on the loose somewhere. We thought you could help. I'll show you where it is." Sam said, "Okay, I'll help." Sam looks around and said, "I can't see any..." Suddenly, the handcuffs clammed onto Sam's wrist. Kate said, "We didn't say who the dangerous alien is, so I think you can guess who it is. You're under arrest." So the soldiers took Sam into the back of the black van. After the soldiers got inside the van, the engine starts and drives off. Later, the van has arrived at Armstrong Industries building in Gateshead, so the van pulled over. Inside the loading bay, everyone got out and took Sam off cuffs. He looks around and sees the advanced technology. they have captured from alien ships and reverse engineered, all in the name of protection of civilization. Sam was fascinated to see what was collected. He noticed a strange looking gun and said, "That's atom type gun. It's impossible, you can't have that sort of tech." Kate replied, "We need to defend ourselves. You better come with me." So Kate escorted Sam down to the corridor. They walked inside an office. So Sam and Kate sat down. Kate said, "It was only a matter of time until you found us, Sam. It's about time you came. Welcome to Armstrong Industries." Sam asked, "Why are you guys called this place Armstrong Industries?" Kate answered, "As you know, the company was founded by your old friend Lee Armstrong to destroy any alien threat on planet Earth." Sam remembered searching up in another universe where the planes were driving on roads while the multiverse was shattered. So Kate added, "The original was built in Blythe. This is Armstrong Industries too. We have different views about you. Here you're an enemy and I'm afraid you're a prisoner, but we'll make it comfortable and there's so much we can learn from you." Later, Kate shows Sam the weapon room, including the missile area. Kate said, "In case you noticed, the missile that destroyed Skullrack's spaceship on Halloween, that was us. We also did the same to Galfrax's spaceship on Christmas Day." Sam made an incredulous face. The next thing he noticed is that his ship is driven on the back of the truck. Sam wondered where it was going, and also letting Kate know that she'll never get inside. He also wanted to know about the Cybermen action figure, so Kate escorted Sam down to the laboratory. Kate said, "We needed to create a toy for someone to defend them from any threats like you, Sam. It's programmed to signal themselves out so they're not found, which is no wonder why you can't pick anything up from the scanner." So Sam said, "What makes you think I'm a threat when you could have captured all the other things I fought for?" Kate answered, "Trust me, we searched you up. Since you got an alien DNA and bringing that spaceship you fly around down to planet Earth, we are constantly being invaded by aliens. I had to question your friend Trent after the dinosaur on island incident, and not to mention the disappearance of our agent Ben Cortenwild, so we're going to put a stop to that." And Sam just remembered Ben when he was killed on Devil's Realm, and then he said, "Well, let's make a start. Are you sure these figures are a good idea? Did you see anyone who created those figures? Did you watch it happen?" Kate said, "There's always people creating them." Sam asked again, "Have you ever watched anyone created those toys?" Then Kate replied, "No." Sam realizes something's wrong, then said, "Show me, because I think we're in trouble." So they both walked. Sam and Kate quietly snuck into the toy creating room. Sam used his sonic screwdriver to scan around and said, "The whole thing with action figure industries also upgrade. I think I know who." All of a sudden, there was a sound of familiar stomp. Sam and Kate are surrounded by Cybermen. "I knew it's monsters of Doctor Who. Cybermen!" shouted Sam. Kate was horrified. Sam realized that Cybermen were using Kate to get to him, to keep him out of the way, because he's bad as the Doctor. Cyber leader said, "You will march." Meanwhile, a scientist called Dr. Norville Redmond is in his lab studying. Then he receives an alarm. He's horrified. Then Cyber leader, Sam and Kate, who have their hands behind their head, walked inside a room, followed by 3 Cybermen. Sam said, "Don't fight them! Do what they say." Cyber leader said, "The action figure will activate." All of a sudden, a small action figure grew into a man's size and transformed into Cyberman. So Sam said, "They're Cybermen. Those action figures are Cybermen. Worst thing is, a lot of people all over the world has got one." All around the world, the figures grew and transformed into Cybermen, causing people to panic and run. while Cybermen marches across the face of the planet, killing people. Sam said, "It's too late for defense, there's no invasion, it's a winner." Suddenly, the gateway portal opened, and Kate asked, "Where is this coming from?" So Sam said, "I don't know. Are you guys planning this?" Cyber Leader replied, "No, we have no plans for gateway." Sam asked, "Who or what's coming through?" Suddenly, Sam, Kate and Norville, watching horror, a black Dalek and 2 bronze Daleks came through, and Black Dalek said, "Location Earth. In another universe, life forms have been detected, including an enemy. Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate." A command echoed by the other Daleks. Sam shouted, "Enough! Are you guys the cult of Skaro that came out of the portal just a moment after, I don't know, New York 1913, before pig slaves happened?" So Black Dalek replied, "No, I'm not Dalek Sec, I'm just Type 8. So Sam replied, "Oh, that's it. To be fair, I saw you on screen where Missy and Clara are inside the building while the Doctor has a chat with your creator." So the Dalek asked, "How did you survive the universe war?" So Sam replied, "As the Doctor says, by fighting, although Trenzalords buy me some time to finish the war off and escape. Losing my 8th life, now I'm on life 10, which means I can't resurrect anymore, I used it up." Then a Dalek said, "You will be exterminated." But the door was burst open, and there was Lenny, who Sam met where Cybermen invaded Newcastle months back, followed by armed guards. So there was battle between Daleks, Cybermen and the guards, with bullets firing from the guns, and laser beams firing from the Daleks and Cybermen guns. Few Cybermen and the guards were shot dead. Sam, Norville and Kate ran out of the door, but the Cyberman grabbed Kate. So she shouted, "Help! Sam! Help!" Sam and Norville tried to get to her, but there was more Cybermen coming. Sam ran into another direction on the corridor, followed by Norville and Lenny. Meanwhile, Daleks are surrounded by dead Cybermen and soldiers, and said, "Cybermen and the soldiers have been exterminated. No Doctor around. Daleks are supreme. This Earth will be war and become New Skaro. Move." So the Daleks moved. Cyberman drags Kate inside the conversion area as workers are forced inside the machine, with sparks fly and people scream. Kate was horrified what she's seeing. Then Cyber Leader said, "You're next." So Kate begs not to get her upgraded, but she gets forced into the machine, and there's sound of drilling and Kate screaming. Meanwhile, Sam, Lenny and Norville ran through the corridor. Lenny asks Sam what we're going to do now that there's Cybermen and Daleks. Sam replied, "I'll think of a way to lure them back in the gateway or blast them to hell. It's good to see you again, by the way." And Lenny said, "It's good to see you too." Suddenly, 2 Cybermen showed up and said, "You will be upgraded." Sam said, "Get back!" Suddenly, there was a sound of sonic screwdriver, and Cybermen turned away and walked away like there's no one in front of them. Sam, Norville and Lenny looked behind, and it was the Doctor, in Ncuti Gatwa 15th Doctor form. So Norville was surprised and said, "Oh my god, it's Ncuti Gat." Sam interrupted and said, "It's the Doctor. Thanks. I didn't expect you to show up. How?" So the Doctor replied, "As a portal opened, the Daleks went through, and I sneaked past. I think you could do with my help, Sam." In the loading bay, Daleks came in. The room was full of Cybermen, so they have a battle, while Daleks shouting, "Exterminate," and Cybermen saying, "Delete." There's a couple of Cybermen being exterminated. Cyber Leader tells all Cyber Army to go to the Armstrong Industries. Meanwhile, at the estate, there were many Cybermen marching down the street, with scared families watching them. At Tyne Bridge, there's Cybermen shooting. the army sets up roadblocks and tries shooting at the Cybermen. A bazooka blows a Cyberman to bits. Inside the workshop, after Sam ran inside, followed by the Doctor, Lenny and Norville, he slammed the door and used his sonic screwdriver to lock the door, and the Doctor said, "Nice sonic screwdriver," and Sam said, "Thanks, right, we need to look for something that'll help to stop the Cybermen and Daleks." As he looks through metal items, Lenny said, "Sam, look." As everyone looked out the window, there's 3 Daleks flying in the sky, with army of Cybermen below firing their lasers at them. So then Dalek Type 8 said, "Exterminate all life forms below, exterminate." So the Daleks fired their lasers, there's people running, and 2 of them are exterminated. So then the Doctor said, "We better keep looking." So everyone looks for objects. Then Sam found reconstructed keystone and asked, "Where did you find this object?" Norville said, "It was built here. We haven't tested it, but we were hoping it opens the gateway." Sam was reminded when he met the first 13 incarnations of the Doctor, including John Hurt's War Doctor, all the way up to Peter Capaldi's 12th Doctor, as Lego minifigures while travelling through franchise. So Sam pointed the keystone at the wall, and the portal from Norville's lab disappeared and reappeared in the workshop, and everyone in the room is stunned. The Doctor has found magna clamps, which gave him and Sam an idea. Later, inside an empty room, Sam, Lenny, the Doctor and Norville placed magna clamps on the walls. The Doctor said, "I once used that metal device in Torchwood at Canary Wharf to hold on to a wall when the void was open to send the Daleks and Cybermen there. Unfortunately, I lost my friend Rose there." So Sam quickly changed the subject and said, "Anyway, if you attach to an object, it cancels the object's mass, so you can carry any heavy objects easily. They're not for general publics, I'm afraid." So Lenny asked, "What's the plan?" So Sam said, "We're going to bring the gateway here, the one that leads to the Doctor's world." So then the Doctor said, "We're going to make the gateway stronger to pull the Cybermen and Daleks through, but we'll be hanging on tight so we don't get pulled in." So then Sam added, "It'll be like holding onto something to stop yourself from being sucked away by a tornado. I've once encountered a tornado in America. It was very intense that day." Norville said, "So Samuel, how are we going to bring all Cybermen and Daleks in this room? They'll kill on sight." Then Sam replied, "Me and the Doctor are going to use our sonic screwdrivers, and I need you to tell me as soon as they're here. We'll sonic the portal to make it stronger to pull them back through. Oh, and by the way, it's Sam, not Samuel." So the Doctor offers Sam a hug. So Sam gave the Doctor a hug, and the Doctor said, "It's okay, even if you failed, at least we died trying. I appreciate to have a fan." And saving the multiverses. And then Sam said, "I couldn't thank you enough, Doctor. You're a huge inspiration for me." So the Doctor smiled at Sam. So then Sam and the Doctor points their sonic screwdrivers in the air as it's making a beeping sound. Meanwhile, Mark 8 Dalek is still in the sky and said, "2 sonic devices detect one coming from Sam and the other from the Doctor. They are the enemy of the Daleks and they will be exterminated." All the Daleks flew towards the building. Cyber Leader standing outside and said, "The sonic devices have been detected. Sam and the Doctor will be deleted. All Cyber Army to the building." So every Cyberman marched towards the building. So Lenny peeked through the door and saw something and said, "They're here." So Sam shouted, "Right, everyone, hold on." Everyone held on to the clamp while Sam pointed a sonic screwdriver at the portal, and the room felt like there's a tornado inside. Sam quickly held on to the clamp. Everyone's feet is facing towards the portal. All of a sudden, there are a lot of Cybermen and Daleks flying to the room into the portal from many directions. A lot of them broke through the window and into the portal. Every Cyberman in the world are pulled upward into the sky. As the last of the Daleks and Cybermen fall into the portal, the Doctor said, "I need to get back to my universe, Sam. It's great to see you, and thank you, as always." Sam replied, Thank you to you too, Doctor. I will admit, I love that incarnation. So the Doctor said, thank you, see you around. So the Doctor lets go of the clamp and he flies into the portal. Then Sam got the keystone out of his pocket and pressed the button. The portal closed and everything has gone quiet. So Sam, Lenny and Orville cheered. A while later, there were a lot of Armstrong Industries van parked outside the building, with the troopers collecting all artifacts and everything from that building. Lenny asked, "What's happening?" So Sam replied, "Well, that building is confirmed out of commission, so all the stuff in there will be taken to the one in Blythe, where Lee works. What will you do?" Lenny replied, "I hope that's the last of Cybermen I'll see. I'm still not put off watching Doctor Who. I can't believe I met him, it's crazy. I was hoping I'd meet the Tom Baker form, but I'm gonna avenge my wife and find a new job. I really don't fancy fighting those monsters again." So Sam said, "Fair enough. And what about you, Norval?" So Norval replied, "It's Dr. Redmond's, thank you. I'm gonna apply the same job in Blythe, and hopefully I'll do better there." Sam said, "Smart choice. Good luck." So Norval walks away. Later on, Sam is back in Newbiggin. He opens his ship door and he closed it, so he pressed the button and his ship dematerialized. Sam looked on the scanner and said, "Oh my god, there's a lot of work to be done. The storms are approaching." Sam's ship flies in space.